Welcome back to our channel, Explified. Today, we will delve into the topic of English words derived from Quechua. First, let's understand what Quechua is. Is it a country, a group of people, or a language? Quechua, or Renasami, is a language spoken by indigenous people in places like Peru and other countries in South America. So, what are indigenous people? Indigenous people are the original inhabitants of a place, like tribes or groups who have lived there for a long time, often since before other groups arrived. Quechua was the language of the Inca Empire in South America. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, Quechua spread further. During colonization, Quechua influenced Spanish, and later, English adopted some words from Spanish, possibly even Quechua ones. As English spread worldwide, interest in Quechua grew. Quechua books have even been translated into English, showing the long-standing connection between Quechua and English. Now, let me introduce some English words that have been derived from Quechua. Here is the first one, condor. The word condor comes from the Quechua word kuntur. It belongs to the vulture family and is a massive bird found in the Andes Mountains. It is the largest flying bird in the world, with a significant weight and an extensive wingspan. Condors can live for over 70 years and play a vital role in nature by consuming dead animals, which helps prevent the spread of diseases. Moving to the next, we have coca. This word comes from the Quechua coca, referring to the plant from which cocaine is derived. Coca, the plant, is native to South America, and its leaves were traditionally chewed for energy by indigenous people. The name Coca-Cola comes from two of its original ingredients, cola nuts and coca leaves. Now let's talk about the guanaco. It's a camel-like animal originally from South America, and its name comes from the word guanacu. Here are two intriguing facts about guanacos. First, regarding adaptability. Guanacos are native to South America and can live in various environments, such as the Andes Mountains or the Patagonian Desert. They have thick fur that keeps them warm in cold weather and helps them cope with hot temperatures, making them highly adaptable. Next, as social creatures. Guanacos typically live in groups called herds, consisting of female guanacos, their babies, and one dominant male known as a macho. They communicate with each other through sounds, which helps them stay safe from predators. Let's discuss llamas. They are another type of South American camel-like animal, and their name also comes from Quechua. Llamas are large, furry creatures that have been domesticated for thousands of years in South America. They assist with carrying loads, providing food, wool, hides for clothing, and even dried dung for fuel. Llamas are related to alpacas, vicuñas, and guanacos. Our next word is puma. Derived from the Quechua puma, it refers to a large cat native to the Americas. It is the fourth largest cat species in the world, with a pale gold/brown coat, white undersides, and patches of white on its face. Pumas are powerful jumpers, capable of leaping distances of 20 feet. They primarily prey on deer and are solitary animals. Moving further, we have quinoa. It's a grain-like crop whose name comes from the Quechua word quinoa. Quinoa is highly nutritious and originates from the Andes in South America. Although it resembles a grain, it is not a type of grass, but is related to spinach and amaranth. Quinoa has been cultivated for consumption for approximately 3,000 to 4,000 years. Next, we have guano. Its name comes from the Quechua word guanu, meaning dung or fertilizer. Guano consists of the excrement of seabirds or bats and is rich in nitrogen, phosphate, and potassium, making it an excellent natural fertilizer. Our following word is jerky. It refers to dried meat that has been trimmed, cut into strips, and dried with salt to prevent spoilage. The word jerky originates from the Quechua word charqui, meaning dried, salted meat. Now we have cinch. It's a type of belt or strap, and its name comes from the Quechua word cinti. The term entered American English in the mid-19th century and is based on the Spanish word cincha, meaning a saddle girth. When people say something is a cinch, they mean it's effortless to do or a sure thing. And here is the last one, cocoon. It's a protective cover made by insect larvae, such as moths and some butterflies, during their development into adults. The word cocoon might derive from the Quechua word ciasco, which means a storage place. These words reflect the rich cultural and linguistic heritage that Quechua has contributed to the English language. Here's a fun fact for the day. The shoe brand Puma was inspired by the agile and fast nature of the large South American cat species. It represents the brand's commitment to performance, speed, and athleticism. Thank you for joining us today. For more interesting learning, follow Explified and tell us about your favorite word in the comment section.